Stop scrolling. Huge updates are here in this month's Australian immigration news, and some of these changes could completely change your migration plans. This month, we're talking about gold-plated tradie salaries, a massive expansion in English test options, healthcare visas opening wide for Indian and Filipino nurses, record growth in Bhutanese migration, and big news for international students. And stick around, because at the end, I'll show you the jobs right now paying over $250,000 a year and exactly why migrants are being invited to fill them. Let's go. First up, federal news. Tradies in Australia are earning more than doctors and lawyers. Electricians, plumbers and carpenters in New South Wales are pulling in upwards of $250,000 a year, with daily rates of $1,000 or more. Why? Because Australia has a massive skills shortage. Housing, renewable projects and infrastructure builds are all stalling without enough workers. For overseas tradespeople, this is your window. High salaries, strong nationwide demand and clear permanent residency pathways. Quick check-in. If you're a skilled tradie overseas, would you move to Australia for those kinds of salaries? Yes or no? Drop it below, we want to hear. Next, huge news on English testing. Australia has expanded the number of approved English language tests from 5 to 9. This means less stress, more choice, faster applications and fairer access for skilled migrants and students worldwide. No more being stuck because the only test in your city was IELTS. This is about making the system more accessible without lowering standards. Bottom line, you've got more ways to prove your skills, and that means faster migration. Now, healthcare. Filipino and Indian nurses are powering Australia's workforce like never before. Together, they now make up nearly half of all healthcare migration approvals. And the new Skills in Demand visa is making it even easier. Faster entry, only 1 year of experience required, pathway to permanent residency, flexibility between employers, and your family comes with you. If you're a nurse from India or the Philippines, Australia isn't just open, it's actively calling you in. On to economics. The Reserve Bank of Australia cut interest rates again in August, down to 3.6%. That's a big deal. For migrants, it means cheaper loans, more chance to buy a home, and a friendlier economic climate when settling. At the same time, housing affordability is hitting breaking point in Sydney and Melbourne. Sydney's median house price is forecast to hit $1.83 million. Families are leaving the big cities and moving to regional centres where housing is cheaper, jobs are in demand, and visa incentives are stronger. Lesson here: for many migrants, the smart move is regional. Better housing, easier pathways, and real long-term stability. Now, a story you don't usually hear about. Bhutan. Migration from Bhutan to Australia has doubled in just a few years, with over 37,000 Bhutanese now living here. Most are young, highly educated, and filling key shortages in IT, engineering, and healthcare. Their success proves a key point. If you align your studies or skills with Australia's skilled occupation list, you don't just migrate, you thrive. Let's wrap with student news. Australia has raised its international student cap from 270,000 in 2025 to 295,000 for 2026. That's thousands more chances to study here. But there's a catch. Universities need to prove they've got enough accommodation and infrastructure. This is to avoid another housing crunch and keep quality high. Meanwhile, UTS has frozen enrollments in 120 courses as part of cost cutting. But here's the important part. STEM, IT, healthcare and teaching degrees are untouched. Translation: students who choose courses tied to Australia's workforce needs are still on the fast track to PR. So if you're planning to study here, choose strategically. Don't just pick a course, pick a pathway. Okay, September recap. Tradies now earning $250K plus and migrants urgently needed. More English tests recognised, faster migration processing. Filipino and Indian nurses powering the healthcare system. Interest rate cut makes settling financially easier. Housing squeeze pushing families to regional areas. Bhutanese migration booming, success stories everywhere. Student cap lifted, UTS freeze reminds us, choose courses wisely. This has been your Australian Immigration News update for September 2025. If this gave you value, smash that like button, subscribe for the October update, and share this with someone who's serious about moving to Australia. For more info, see the articles linked below in the Australian Immigration Bulletin members area. See you next month.